All right, here we go, back again. And I wanted to talk real quickly about this is Jamie Foxx's daughter, Corrine Foxx. And she was sharing that her dad would intimidate her boyfriends. And I get that, to a certain degree. I get that, I don't have any daughters, but I get that you would want to let the young man know that, most of us have been through that already. So you want to let the young man know that if anything happens to my daughter, she don't come back the way she left, all hell's going to break loose on you. I get that. But here's where that breaks off. I remember one time I was listening to Tom Leykis, and this guy was telling a story about how he said, man, I passed the test. And Tom goes, what do you mean you passed the test? He said, I passed the test. He said, her father, he said, I went over there one day to pick her up. He said, and her father came up to me and said, you see that car out there across the street? And I looked outside on the street, and it was like a kind of unmarked car. He said, that guy's been following you for a week. He said, if that guy didn't come in here and tell me you were an okay guy, you wouldn't be going out with my daughter. And he was telling it, he was proud. The guy was proud of being able to pass that test. And I was like, wow, man, that's you passed the test. But then Tom said, yikes. And I was like thrown off, because I was like, what is he? Why is Tom so disturbed by that? And then Tom was like, he said, man, I would have been out of there. I would have been out of there. And I thought about it, and I was like, yo, you're right. I mean, if they willing to go to that lengths, man, what else they gonna do? I mean, I get you. I mean, just letting the young man know, hey, my daughter better come back the way she left. To me, that's enough. But to follow the man for a week, go through his finances, look up his arrest record, yo, I'm telling you, young guys out there now, man, if it comes to that, where the father, like in The Sopranos, when the father came to the black dude and said, hey, look, my daughter's Italian, you black, this ain't gonna happen, man. So, I don't care what you tell her you fell off a cliff or something, whatever, but this is not gonna happen. And instead of that, the black guy got mad at him, right? The black guy got mad at the Tony Soprano and was like, F you, for coming at me like that. Instead of saying, thank you, I appreciate it. What girl is worth all that? Really, what woman is worth all that? And if that's where she comes from, why would you want to take on somebody who comes from that type of thinking or those type of genes? You got to understand, I don't care how nice she is, eventually, if you pull back enough layers, she going to think just like her father thinks. So, y'all get caught up in how, good looking these women are, and you forget nothing is worth your self-respect. Nothing is worth your self-respect. No woman is worth your self-respect. If you got to diminish your self-respect to be with a woman, then you with the wrong woman. If you can't be yourself and tell you and say how you feel, you got to go along to get along. That's not that. You shouldn't be around women like that. on the other hand, I'm not saying you should have a flaming spear into their eye every time you say something. That's not what I'm saying. You should be cordial. You should be skillful in the way you say things, but you should always say the truth as you see it. Because if you don't, see what you do, man, when you lie to women, man, what you do is you set them up for a problem that you're going to eventually have to step in and try to fix. But you're setting that situation up by lying to them. If you tell them up front, no, baby, we don't have enough money to do that. Yeah, they'll get upset, but let her make her decision. Oh, okay, well, you ain't the dude for me. I thought you was the guy for me. I've been here 4 years, 3 years, 5 years, and we still in the same spot. Well, then obviously you ain't the guy for me. Okay, let her go. Let her go. See, the problem is you rather hold on to the woman than your self-respect. No, sir. Hold on to your self-respect. With self-respect, you can always get women. But with women, man, it's hard to have your self-respect sometimes, and especially with a woman that feels she's above you or settling for you or dating down with you. That's just, I'm just telling you how to live, man. As a person that got tire marks on them already, you don't. I'm trying to help you not get no tire marks. Take your life. This is the only life you're gonna get, as far as I know. If you're gonna get another one, then that's beyond my realm of understanding. I'm gonna talk to you from my realm of understanding. You're only getting one life. You're only getting one shot. You might as well make it the best shot. Make it the best shot. If you had to beat out millions of other sperm to get where you're at, and now you're here, and then you're going to waste it on a woman that doesn't respect you, which one would you rather have? Love or respect? You want the respect. You want the respect. What good is the love without the respect? What good is love without the respect, man? No, you want the respect. Then if you have respect and love, then that's even better. But if you out here with a woman and she don't respect you, or she love you, she just don't respect you. In other words, she like a puppy, she love you like a puppy. She get in the house, get in there, she talk to you like that, but she doesn't respect you. See, but see, and what happens is if you always letting her disrespect you, see, she'll when a guy comes around that she respects, man, she'll pop up. She'll pop in line. Like, man, you'll watch that dude, her respecting the dude, right? And then you'll get mad at the guy that she's showing respect to, but the guy that she's showing respect to is coming to her is being himself. Don't mess around. Like I said, man, don't mess around. Don't disrespect yourself. If ever some girl's father or brother or son comes up to you and says, they try to check you, take that and walk away. Don't stay in no relationship with no woman where their son or their husband or their son or their, not husband, excuse me. You definitely shouldn't be around when nobody got a husband. But I'm saying her son or her father or her brothers or uncles or somebody's trying to intimidate you. Hey, man, you got to think about yourself as I'm the star of this movie. You doing this shit to me? I'm the star of this movie, man. You know what? Hey, do like Back to the Future when that dude was walking. The first guy they had before they had Michael Fox, Michael J. Fox. They had another actor being the lead character. And that dude was walking around like his butt didn't stink. They was like, you think we can't make this movie without you? That's what you got to look at. That's how you got to talk to these women. And so when you kick her to the curb and she cut, what happened? Your daddy or your brothers or whatever, they thought they was going to run this bullshit on me. But hey, I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't worth it. They ain't worth it. Well, then forget you then. Yeah, forget you. Let them go. I'm going to let them go intimidate somebody else. because they ain't going to intimidate me. I would never put myself in a position for no female where I will be intimidated. I don't care if it's your son, your brothers, your uncles, I really like Uncle Jasper. Okay, well then you and Uncle Jasper hang out. Uncle Jasper gonna just have dudes running through you and nobody that really want to build with you because he trying to be Mr. Super Tough Dude, keeping your bed empty. Yeah, you have dudes always. You gonna have dudes running through you because you're gonna finally have to start sneaking around because Uncle Jasper and them following you around. Anyway, I don't want to get into the long thing about it, but this is just for you young men, you young guys out there, man. Don't let nobody, none of these male. You have to understand that most likely her father will try to let you know that his daughter needs to come back the way she left. That is okay. That's all right. I mean, you should understand that. But anything more than that, where they try to say, hey, I'm going to follow you and we're going to your house, and they start trying to intimidate you, not just let you know, hey, this is my daughter and I'm expected to come back. But when they start trying to intimidate you, hey, man, leave that girl alone. Because once they can intimidate you, then they're going to continue to intimidate you until you snap, and then it's going to just put pressure on the relationship. They're never going to like you until you get so feeble and you so broken as a person, you just let them kick you all around like a soccer ball. Hey, but what do I know? I'm just an older black dude trying to help the young black dudes not get themselves all caught up. Anyway, you let me know what you think about this situation. I've been there. Most of the older guys been there. And, that's my cut on it. Go see what somebody else says and then let me know. All right. Peace. Oh, yeah. Never be the aggressor.